guys, and welcome to RetroB8. In tonight's episode we're going to be doing an unboxing video. I've been keeping this stuff for around about the last 2 weeks now, and I've got a fairly decent pile which I'm really looking forward to opening, and looking forward to showing all of you guys. Yeah, so I just want to say well done for everyone who voted for and took part in YouTube of the month. Really exciting. Unfortunately I didn't win, but hey, that's just the way it goes sometimes. I was up against some super hard channels, and do you know what, yeah, it's just one of those things. Better luck next time. But on the positive note, I think it's really helped the channel. We're getting so much support and kind words said. We've got like a load of new people who's found the channel through it as well. So yeah, yet again I just want to say thank you to Lee, the retro chef, for being kind enough to nominate me. I really appreciate it, mate. And yeah, I think everything's gone really well. Guys, if you get nominated for it, honestly it's a really exciting time. So yeah, getting back to the pickups, I'm just going to fire through these, give you maybe a little bit of nostalgia if there is any. I can't promise there will be on all of them. Obviously it's a bit harder when you collect games to have nostalgia, because sometimes in a set you didn't have them as a kid, but you want them now to complete the set. But yeah, I haven't got any memories or anything like that. I'll be sure to let you know. But here we go, we're moving on. And we've got our first item that arrived today. It looks like it possibly came from China. So let's have a look inside the box. Or inside the pack, I should say. It's very, very well sealed. Okay, so guys, we have one of these. This is a cheap capture device that was recommended to me by my friend Danny from Start Gaming. Obviously, you guys know that when I do any gameplay videos that I record this screen here that I've got, and I've then got to edit it and fanny around it for ages. The results are mixed, they're not great all the time. So this is hopefully going to be the answer to one of my problems. With this device, you get like a clean footage, like actual gameplay. So yeah, I've been wanting one of these for a while. He spotted one that came up that was well within my price range. So yeah, I thought I'd buy that, and hopefully it might improve the channel a little bit. Plus, you know, you've got to be looking to improve all the time, right? What else we've got? I've got a little envelope here with a game inside. It sounds like a tape. Let's have a look and see what we've got. And yeah, this is a game that I've been looking for quite a while now. I think it was oh, I can't remember what video it was, but someone made a comment when I was looking for suggestions of Spectrum games or and so on. Someone made a suggestion of Contact Sam Cruise, which is this game here for the Spectrum. I think it was a game that looked maybe a little bit like School Days, possibly. I'm not sure, but if you have a look on the back there, this game does look really cool indeed. And obviously I went on eBay straight away to try and find it. There wasn't one on for sale. I think was it Concox possibly that, or was it now? Oh, I can't remember who it was. Anyway, it will come back to me. But this is the game that that was recommended to me, and yeah, I got tagged in it on Facebook. I think it cost £3 all in. Yeah, and so that's a game that was recommended to me to play. So I'll definitely be giving that a run out. So I'm glad that's arrived. Love the front cover art. Look at that artwork. I mean, it just screams 1950s, 1940s. He's obviously like some sort of what they call private investigator or something like that. So yeah, that looks pretty cool. Now I'm looking forward to trying that out. So next we have this one. Ah, right. This is from my friend Imran Ali. Now, me and Imran, we met when I sold my, it was a Panasonic FZ10, which is also known as, is it the 3DO? The 3DO. Now, I bought the 3DO, and, well, I could never afford one as a kid, and To be fair, it wasn't the console for me. It's quite heavy on the FMV, I thought, which wasn't really my thing. Although I did really enjoy Road Rash. So yeah, I sold this via Facebook to a guy called Imran, and I can't remember how we got each other's numbers, but anyway, been chatting backwards and forwards for quite a few months now. Absolutely spot on guy. He's got a fabulous collection that I'm pleading with him to show it on like Facebook or Instagram. In fact, I think he has some photos for his Instagram. But he's got a super collection. He really has, and he's a really nice guy. And he messaged me the other day asking for my address because he had something to send me. So I haven't got a clue what's in here. So thanks, Imran. Really appreciate it, mate. And here we go. Let's see what it is. I hope it's nothing. Wow. And so it's some Commodore 64. Some Commodore 64 games. Now, how do you pronounce that? Is that Maggot Mania? Maggot Mania. And this looks real old school. 1983. So I mean, we're talking right back to the very earliest Commodore 64 games here. I haven't played it before, I must admit, but it doesn't look like it'll take long to load. There's not much on the tape there, so definitely be worth firing it up. And second, we've got Wizard's Pet, which is a Mastertronic game. Now, I'm pretty sure, I didn't have this, but I'm pretty sure that one of my mates from school did, and I'm pretty sure I played this. Was it Philly Roth or someone like that? They definitely had it. Okay, so this is what it says. You are... Oh, Christ, I wish I'd never started reading this out. You are Orby Gurgle, the wizard's pet. You are trapped in the fantasy plains. You must get home to Daddy, but your time is running out. Joystick only. One player only. So yeah, this looks like some sort of platformer game. And yeah, it looks like another good one. It'll be added to the collection with my many Commodore 64 games, which... Yeah, that's just, where do you stop? Where do you stop? But that's really kind of you to send them, Imran. Thank you very much. And I have actually got a Panasonic a 3DO box that I will send to you eventually. I promise it's yours. It's not going anywhere else, mate. That box is yours, and eventually I will get round to sending it. I'm so shit at postage and stuff like that at the minute, but I will put that wrong right. Anyway, next we move on to... Now, this is possibly one of my favourite subjects at the minute. You've probably noticed that I have done quite a few videos recently, but it's something I really feel that I'm getting into. And that's homebrew games, and this one in particular looked really, really good. Trans Central, I think it's called. Yeah, oh, sorry, the last train to Trans Central. It's a sealed game there, guys. As you can see, beautiful artwork on the front, and look at that yellow tape. This is for the Spectrum. So it's by Quantum Sheep, and I bought it from Bitmapsoft. Definitely get yourselves along to Bitmapsoft and check out some of the games that I've got there. There are some absolute crackers. One of the other ones I've got before was Space Monsters meets the Hardy. This is an absolute cracking game as well. Yeah, I can't recommend them enough. So, but yeah, last train to Trans Central for the Spectrum. Then it looks like a cracker. So I'll be really looking forward to getting stuck into that. So moving on, guys. I'm always quite amazed by it. I've bought a few things from this person, and it's a woman, and my name is Paul Richardson, and her name is Pauline Richardson. Now, so do you think she thinks that's a bit weird when she's sending stuff to like Paul Richardson? I think she's like from Durham or Hartlepool or something as well, so I'm not a million miles away from where I'm from. Maybe it's like my female twin, who knows. But yeah, this is something I saw the other day, and I've took a bit of an interest in these recently as well, although I haven't seen many around. This is only the second time I've seen one, and as you can see, this is for the Hit Squad, guys. Another one of these posters, which has just got like various games. These for the 16-bit era. I don't think there's any 8-bits on there. And you've got like a thing there with different games, and then a bit of information on here, and a list of the games, as you can see, PC, Amiga, ST. Again, just a little something to keep the Hit Squad collection going, because it has come to a halt. But it was always going to. It was always going to. Right, now I've got a feeling I know what this one is, so I'm just going to get into it. I did actually get a text today off my friend, of who sent this, just to see if it had arrived, and I was like, yeah, says I haven't opened them yet, man. I'm waiting. I'm going to do it tonight. I'm going to do it tonight when I've got some time. So this is what I thought it was. It's very well packed, mate. It is well packed. And here we go. What do you think about that? This is for the Spectrum, and it is Battle Stations with Operation Wolf, Typhoon, and is that Guerrilla War? Is it Guerrilla War? Guerrilla War at the end there, guys. This is from Geordie Gaming, one of my fellow nominees. What can I say? He's an absolute belter of a lad. If you haven't been to his channel, definitely check him out. He's got a vast knowledge. His PlayStation 4 collection is just ridiculous. I think it went over like 3 or 4 episodes, honestly. Like, I messaged him, I was like, how many games have you got, man? He's just got a shed load. Anyway, he saw this. It's not for him. I think he paid 99 pence for it, and he's like, mate, I got it for you. Give us your address and I'll send it on to you. Again, what can I say, guys? This is people in the retrosphere, helping each other out. Again, let's just have a quick look in. Oh, look at this! The 1988-89 catalogue. That is cracking, man. Oh, you've got it all in here, mate. It's all in there. All the different games that they're bringing out. Obviously, a lot of these will have turned into Hit Squad games eventually. We've also got the instruction manual, and then we've got the 3 games in here as well. So that's absolutely fine. You always just check underneath here, just because my habit was always putting the receipt underneath there. No receipt there. Not that makes any difference. I mean, that's probably the most least important thing. But just a nosy bugger. I like to see where people have bought it for and how much they paid back in the day. So Geordie Gaming, thank you very much. All received, and it's a really, really good example, mate. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I owe you a pint. Oh shit, no, he doesn't drink. Alright, I owe you a pint of Coke. How was about that? Right, guys, we're getting down to our last 3 now. I'm pretty sure I know what this one is. I bought this from Chris Wilkins on Facebook. He's been selling quite a lot of stuff recently. I don't know if you're aware of Zap and Crash magazines, but this is the guy who does like the he's starting to do like I think it's a quarterly magazine, and he does the yearly annuals. Although this year's is a bit late, you know, with COVID and all that. So yeah, we haven't got them as yet, but they're great reads. And seriously, if you do enjoy your retro gaming, like your 8-bit micros, then I definitely suggest you have a look at maybe being one of these. Is it Patreon? And yeah, there's some great stuff in there that he's got. But this is one of the things that I've seen advertised, and yeah, it just looks absolutely fantastic. I love that artwork on the front. And this is the Lord of Dragonspire. See some pictures on the back. It has been out about a year, and this is a limited edition cartridge. Now, as far as I'm aware, I think, but I'm not sure on this, but I think there was only 250 produced. So something like this is definitely going to hold its value. So it comes in quite a nifty little box inside of there. And then inside again, we've got the Cytronic badge. Then we have an RGCD badge. Then we've got the cartridge itself, which should work on the Commodore 64 GS. so I'll be able to wheel that thing out again and use that. Then we've got a little jiffy bag here, a little goodie bag, and inside of here we've got a RGCD sticker, our instruction booklet, which is of a high quality, really nicely printed as well. Does look really nice, and a postcard with some cracking little games on. I'm sure, I think a lot of these are homebrew. Yeah, I think, yeah, they're all homebrew. So yeah, I'm massively looking forward to playing this game. You can save on the cartridge version as well, which is always great, isn't it, being able to save your game and you've got your instant loading. But I'm already aware that this is a game that's going to take some serious time. It's really, really hard. This is a hard game. And I've got a few little projects out at the minute with trying to get through The Last Ninja, and then with the response to Eddie from Roller Core. What was it? Roller X Core? Like, I say Roller X Core because it's got an X in the middle, but a lot of people just call it Roller Core. But anyway, we've done a response video to it was 5 games that you hadn't completed, and one of them turned out to be Resident Evil 3, and I definitely haven't completed it. I'm up to a point now where I can't remember any of the game whatsoever. So I don't know, either that was a particularly good week or weekend and it's been erased from my memory, or I never completed. And personally, I think it's the, I don't know, the former or the latter. I don't know, who cares. Anyway, I've been playing that. So once I'm getting through them, then it's going to be time for Dragon Spear. Dragon Spear? Dragon Spire. So moving on, guys, we've only got one more after this. Wow, this is well done. Very well done. And you know what? I'm really happy that they have wrapped it well, because this is something that I've been looking for quite a while. One came up at the right price for me. Said it was a little bit damaged, possibly, but on first view it looks pretty decent. Bit of salty on the back there. Jeez, that actually came off a lot easier than what I thought it was going to. Okay, we have Degeneration, and this is on the Amiga. This is a nostalgia game for me, and that is the only reason I bought it. I don't collect Amiga games, but I will buy the ones that are nostalgic, and I will buy the ones that I want to do a video about. Degeneration is definitely a game that I want to do, and I definitely want to make a video about. This is the Amiga 500 with the 1 meg recommendation. It's not the Amiga 1200 version. I haven't seen one there for a long time, and I've been looking. We've got both discs in there. Whether they work or not is another matter, of course. I do often find that the 3.5 floppies are aging considerably worse than the tapes. But we have everything else in there. Not really sure what that is. We've got like a addendum card, whatever, one of them, and we've got our instruction booklet, which is all in great nick as well. So yep, guys, that means I am now ready to make a video on Degeneration. Maybe a lot of you probably haven't heard about that game, but it is a really good game. I think because I really enjoyed Escape from the Planet of the Robot Monsters, I think that's how I ended up talking about that. I just enjoyed that game. I just thought it was a great game. So this is our last box, guys, and this is amazingly well wrapped. Like, I'm not 100% sure what it is either. It could be one of two things. So, oh god. Oh wow, I know what this is. This is from my friend Brian Dixon. Brian, I met Brian probably about 6 months ago. He's really into the retro scene, guys. He runs is it the Clive Sinclairs bar, retro bar. He's also helped me set up the 8-bit Micro's homebrew page on Facebook, and we really started talking a lot since then. And I mentioned to him that my joystick was knackered for the Commodore 64. It broke where the cable goes into the joystick, which seems to be a really common fault. I tried emailing the guys, but I haven't gotten a response yet. But to be fair, they probably get quite a few emails about it. It's a common fault. And then he offered me this to replace that one. And this is a limited edition clear joystick, which works on the Maxi. He just said he didn't use it, and he was happy for me to have it, and that is like unbelievable, guys. I don't think it's ever been used. It's pristine. It's boxed, and well, yeah, that is just what a cracking gesture that is, mate. Seriously, I was totally blown away when he said what he was going to do, and really helps me out at the minute. I simply couldn't afford to buy another joystick. They're really expensive. So yeah, that is just really, really kind. And he also said he was going to chuck in a couple of games. And this is why we started talking, because we were talking about the games. And it's true to his word. I did send him down a little something to say thank you, which I hope he's got. Oh mate, what you like? Right, okay. So he knows I love Commando. He sent me Commando, the first Commando, and that's on the Spectrum, guys. It's a cracking game. I love this game. Brian loves his Spectrum. I think he likes his Commodore as well, though. I've seen a few signs there. We're on a video call, and I've seen a few things lying around that look very Commodore. But this is what really interested me. I just thought this looked class, and I really wanted to buy it, but I just couldn't really justify the layout at the minute. And he sent me this, and this is a game that was definitely on my list to buy, and that's Commandos 2 from Bumfun Software. Guy called George. He runs Bumfun, and there's some cracking games on his site. Seriously, check it out. I'll put a link in the description below to his site. But in the same breath, guys, have a look at the Facebook group. We're linking all the places where you can buy all homebrew games from. But Commandos 2, say that so well there, but it actually looks really, really good. I'm really, really looking forward to giving that a blast. But then he also added this one in, and I've seen this advertised, and I fancied it, and it's like a hit squad. So I have held off buying it, and it's this one. They sold a handful rather than they sold a million. They sold a handful. Now, as you can see on here, we've got, is it, oh Jesus Christ, how do you bloody pronounce this here? Phaeton, and then we've got Saboteur, which, like, I haven't played that yet on the Spectrum, and a lot of people say this is a great game, so I'm really looking forward to playing that. Is that Tourmaline? Is that how you pronounce it? And then we've got Dead Flesh Boy. Guys, I'm trying to pronounce these games with no idea what they're called. I'm from the northeast, so I've got a dodgy accent anyway. I now live in the north of Scotland, so it's getting a whole lot worse. So there's some screenshots at the bottom there. Yeah, I haven't played any of these yet, but these will definitely all be featured on the homebrew section of the channel. And I'm hopefully gonna try and keep it up to possibly one a week or one every couple of weeks. because we've got the Hit Squad games on the go as well, and I really want to make an Amiga video as well. I think we'll all have a bit of an idea what that might be on. Guys, that's it for me. That's a pretty packed 8-bit, you know, apart from a couple of bits there, but mostly this has all been 8-bit, and I'm just super happy with the generosity, especially of Brian and Geordie Slasher Games sending this to me. Yeah, it's been a really good couple of weeks for the pickups, and I haven't spent a vast amount of money, so yeah, so that's a bonus too, because things is getting a little bit tight at the minute. So stay safe, guys, look after yourselves out there. We're getting closer, we're almost back to, or getting back to what can be classed as a normal life soon. I feel really hopeful at the minute. So yeah, look after yourselves, guys, and until next time, good night.